Welcome to the Radically Radiant Felt Dyslexic podcast. Today, like always, we're going to talk about dyslexia, meditation, art, and entrepreneurship. And I'm Donita Coburn-Amadillo.
I'm Liz Buckridge.
And we're doing what? What season?
It is
2, episode 6.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God, you're so
That's
good.
it.
I'm going to turn up the volume. It's saying to turn
Okay.
up the volume. Sorry,
Cool.
guys.
No worries.
Does that work?
I don't know. We don't know. We'll find out later. And then we could just be like,
okay, I have a question.
Really bad acting. Okay.
I have a question for you.
Yes, please.
Okay, what does communication look like when your thoughts move faster than language?
All of my communication looks like when my thoughts move faster than my language. I cannot. Okay, one of the things that happens is when I'm writing, I often write the second word or the second letter, or I go to the end of the sentence and I have to fill it back in. It's a whole thing. I also get very stuck on the spelling, even though I don't know how to spell anything. I will be like, so, and then my thoughts are just going and going and going. And as far as talking, I don't know. What about you? Like, I don't know.
Well, first, can I just ask you, do you ever use talk to text?
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Because that would help you.
I do, but then I have to go back and correct it all.
Yeah.
Because it makes
edit.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
because I'm talking so fast.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Oh, I see. Right. Like when this is like when it generates the captions or whatever.
Yeah.
That's not always right. And it does that to you.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have to edit it and then it takes you longer to.
Yeah. Right. And I had something happen last week where I said something like a very kind word and it came up as kill. And I was like, oh, thank God I saw that because it was really threatening if I had left it the way it was. And it would have made no sense.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
That happens a lot.
Well, I said when my thoughts move faster than speaking, I interrupt. And it's so rude. I'm so rude when I do this. I really try to make an effort to keep my mouth shut.
Wow.
That's like when you're talking, I really try not to talk. Even if I have something to say, I try not to. And then I'll most likely forget what I was going to say, but I just need to let it go.
Yeah. That's interesting because one of the practices that I have is to be completely in the present moment and look at the person who's talking into their eyes. And typically I'm looking into the left eye because the left eye is the spiritual eye. But I'm typically looking directly into their eyes and wiping my brain clean, so that I can just really deeply listen, which I do. And then if I get excited and I have to say something, I'm like a 5-year-old. I'm like, oh, can I please say this thing? I need to say this thing. I'm really listening to you, but I really need to say this thing. It's like a child.
Yeah. I'm like a child too.
That's a good thing.
I did know about that left eye thing. I heard about that. I don't know. Recently, like within the last year, I think.
Yeah.
And if you look into someone's left eye when they're talking, it makes them more relaxed.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Well, I've been doing it for so long now that it's just a default for me. I like always am looking in the person's left eye.
Yeah.
But that's good. I'm glad it's making them more relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I can be intense when I'm staring at people. And so I don't want to make them feel tense. Yeah.
I said something else. And then I stutter and I repeat myself a lot too.
Oh, I repeat myself a lot. According to my husband, I repeat myself ad nauseum. I don't know. I mean, I want to make sure he actually hears me. Maybe some like nodding or some saying back or something might help me stop doing that. I don't know. It's kind of a thing. Anyway.
Oh my God. I do agree with that. If somebody just says, okay, or nods or looks you, like, yeah, some people don't need to have a lot of interaction to hear. But I do.
Yeah. Well, my husband thinks he's saying words, but he's not. He in his mind, he's responding to me, but actual real life, he is not responding.
Wow.
It happens a lot, and we actually argue about it because I know in his mind he is responding, but I can't see that. It looks
Oh.
like he goes blank in there.
I think
When I
Brad's that
talk
way
too
too.
long.
I'm like, I think he might be tuning me out. And then the thing gets done, and I'm like, oh, I didn't think you heard me.
Right, right.
Right.
Okay.
It's so interesting how people are so different.
I need the acknowledgement. I need the well, do I need I don't need acknowledgement. I need what's the word? I need
Like an energetic exchange
yeah, I
almost.
need oh, okay, that's cool, or oh, interesting. Anything, just something little would be good.
Do you think it's a mirror like you if he asked you about something, you respond because that's how you process?
I'm sure you're right. Probably, but I process both ways. I don't know. I do. I have to have a lot of time away, not talking, but then I also have to talk everything out. I don't know. Such a weirdo sometimes. It's
no,
good. I like
get
being
it.
a weirdo, but yeah.
I get it. I think that that's really interesting. I think it's interesting about communication.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I do. I don't know. Oh, I also want to tell you that the Japanese micro season that we're in right now is rotten grass becomes fireflies.
Seriously, I love fireflies almost as much as anything on the planet.
Yeah.
I love them. I don't know about rotting grass, but
That's
that
what they
makes
come out
sense.
of. Like,
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Do you know that fireflies actually have preferences? Like if a firefly hangs around near you, it's because they like your scent. Like they're drawn to you. There's some kind of alchemy with fireflies, and they only choose a certain firefly.
what?
I did a deep dive on this because I was going to have it as my um uh not spirit animal. That's not what I mean. Not my logo, but my I don't know.
Your brand
Yeah,
logo?
thank you. My brand. And my assistant slash boss said, you need something way more fierce than that. And I was like, what do you mean? Like a dragon? And she's like, yes, a dragon. So I had to let go of the firefly and move to the dragon.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
I love that. There's a woman on TikTok that I saw that she says that people are one of 4 different communication styles, talking about communication. And one, the firefly comes in bright and then disappears.
Oh, interesting.
Right? They can't spend like a lot of time hanging out with other people, but they'll come in, share a whole bunch of stuff, and then they're out of here.
Mm-hmm. That might be me.
That's me too.
Oh
There's evergreen people that are just like stable and always around and have like abundant energy and like never run out of energy. I'm like, I do not.
No, I run out of energy for sure.
Yeah.
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 Do you remember the other 2?
No, the other 2 are no. Well, not at this very second, but maybe I'll remember as we talk.
Yeah, I would be very curious to hear what they are.
Yeah, she was cool. She made up this whole thing. I saw her interviewed on that Mel Robbins like a snippet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they were all like, oh, one's a butterfly, social butterfly.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah, that's not me.
And there's a 4th one that may or may not come to me.
Okay.
It's in the mind castle somewhere. I don't know if I'll be able to find that room.
Okay. I get it. I get it. Maybe it's in a cupola.
Okay. So that's Japanese microseason. Rotten grass becomes fireflies.
I love it.
Let's see here. I have another question for you.
Please.
So what does a successful meditation actually feel like if we remove external standards?
Well, every meditation is a successful meditation. So I don't know what the standards are. I guess the standards are what really actually screw us up. Actually, I think that the standards have to do with how you approach it and then how you sustain it, how you practice it. But in terms of like thinking that your brain is supposed to turn off and not think, that's not a thing, right? And that's what people always say. I can't get my brain to stop thinking. And I'm like, oh, your brain's not supposed to stop thinking. You're supposed to call it back to your breath, call it back to the mantra, call it back to the candle, whatever it is you're focusing on. but I would argue that's what's successful about meditation is the consistency of your practice. Yeah, I know. Is that a lame answer?
No,
What did
no,
you
it is
say?
not. What I said was it's steady within my being. Like
Yeah,
that's what feels successful to me, when I can just feel steady within my being. And I don't I agree with you that the whole external standards are what keeps us from meditating in the first place.
right, right. And frankly, I don't care about the external standards. Um, just doing it. I mean, first of all, I love to transcend when I meditate, but you can't will it, you can't wish it, you can't expect it, because as soon as you're transcending, which just means you lose track of time and space, you're out of it. As soon as you recognize it, it's gone. So there's nothing, you can't do it, right? It's just a matter of, for me, the more I practice, the more I let go, the more I surrender, the less I resist, the more likely I am to transcend just out into the, cosmos. Um, but I think that so much of I don't know if there's actually meditation marketing, but I think so much of the marketing is that you're going to get good at it someday. You're just going to do it right. And then you're just going to be, everything's going to be fine. And that's not true. Like I go in and out of seasons. Sometimes meditation is really hard for me. Even with all the benefits that I know are there, I still do it. But forget about the standards. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Yep.
I just feel like being more comfortable when I'm not meditating is when I feel like I'm like, if I have less anxiety,
Right. That's such a good point.
when I'm not meditating,
Right.
then I know I'm doing a lot of meditating.
Right.
But and when I'm not doing enough meditating, my anxiety starts to rev up. And I'm like, I need to start meditating.
Right.
So when I'm like just steady.
Yeah. That actually is a really good way to go. That's a good direction to go with it, because that's also like I can feel if my blood pressure starts to get a little elevated. And one of the main reasons, as we've discussed, that I meditate is to keep my health stats really, really good. And so anxiety, contributes to that. That's a really good point.
Yeah. In my massage practice, stress feels like the number one thing that affects people's bodies.
Right. Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
And I feel like meditation, if people meditated, they would have to see me less.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, they probably.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because even your fascia doesn't get as tight
Right.
when you're calm inside.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, that's a really good point.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, I do have a dyslexia quote for you.
Please.
So this quote is by The Adult Side of Dyslexia by Kelly Sandman Hurley. And in the book, it says, adults with dyslexia, what can you do? So many adults said that they felt isolated and were looking for other adults to talk with. They want to they want to talk about work-related issues, relationship issues, and all kinds of things that affect dyslexic adults. A group for adults with dyslexia to get together and share resources and ideas might lessen isolation.
That's actually really great.
Yeah, and that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's cool. You are.
So I just have to reach people somehow.
Yep.
But yeah, I think it's true.
Yeah.
Okay, I have another question for you.
Okay.
So this is about art. So how do you know when it's time to push creativity? How do you know when it's time to push creatively and when it's time to rest?
It's always time to rest. It's always time to rest, and I don't know that. I teach that. I think about it a lot, but I am more likely to push than to rest. But I know deep in my bones that resting is the answer to this. Resting is how you can get to creativity. Because if you don't rest, you don't have the space, right? And so many of the brilliant ideas and creative thoughts come from a well rested body, mind, and spirit. And so the answer is door number one, rest.
Oh my God, that's good.
Yeah.
Let me see. Well, what did I say? I said I always have a deadline for my Sunday blog, post cover. And when I sit down to draw, I can just settle into the project. So drawing is a form of rest for me.
Yeah.
So I don't push. Like I don't know. Maybe my pushing days are over. I mean, I'm going to be 55 this year, and I have done plenty of pushing.
Yeah.
Like I have worked, I've proven to myself that I can work really hard, and I don't want to push anymore. So I think that there was a time for me to push in my massage practice where I was seeing 30 people a week in the summer for 10 years every summer.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
It was a lot of people. It was really intense. And I had
Yes.
4 locations a day and I worked 7 days a week.
Wow.
So some were in home and some were in my office, and I was going. I was going 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. My child was not happy with me because I just put my head down and went to work, and she did not go without. Like, I bought her whatever she needed, and a single mom, and I, until I met Brad, which she was 15. So, when she was younger, I just worked, and I don't want to do that anymore.
No, and you don't have to.
No.
Right?
No, I don't. I'm lucky I don't have to. Even if I didn't have to, there was a time that I would have pushed anyway, even
whether you had to or not.
Right.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I pushed mostly when I didn't have to.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to.
Right.
I still want to, though. That's interesting. Not all the time, though. Not all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I get a lot done in a week.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel like pushing anymore.
Good. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's way better.
Yeah. So I think that there is a time in someone's life, the lifelong arc, where pushing has its place.
Mm-hmm.
Because, if you have especially if you're an entrepreneur and you have a goal and you want to reach that goal,
right.
Maybe there is a time to push.
Right.
But then you got to play hard, rest hard. You got to rest hard too. And I just want to not push anymore.
Right. Right. No, I agree with you. No.
Yeah. So I just feel like I rest when I make my art, and I create a lot of deadlines.
The other thing is we have cycles and we have ebbs and flows. And even when our physical cycles are complete, we still continue to have cycles. So if we can ride those waves when we do want to push because it inspires us, and then we understand when we need to rest. I mean, that's a lot of tapping in. That's a lot of, learning about yourself and feeling into your innate cycles. But I think there's something to be said for finding what's naturally needed from you. Does that make sense?
It does, because when I was pushing so hard working on all those clients, I was not tired. I was not tired. I am more tired now than I was then.
Yeah. Yeah. So fascinating. And it could be a zillion different reasons. Like, we don't know why.
I don't know.
No, we don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't tired. I slept well. I just did it. I did my work. I put my head down, did my work. I worked hard, worked my ass off. Deep tissue is not a joke. And, and I didn't get tired.
Right.
And then I went out to eat after and had my kid and took her to every single thing she needed to go to. And I did not run out of energy. So, I don't know. Maybe your 40s and early 50s are to work.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, it was.
Yeah.
I can't really say that across the board, but whatever. Anyway.
That's cool.
I think that listening to your own life cycle is the key.
Yeah. Right.
And everyone's
different. And women always have menstrual cycles, whether they're menstruating or not. Like for our entire lives, we go through a cycle for forever. So yeah. And the moon plays a part in that. And, what's happening on the outside in society plays a part in that. So, it's just paying attention to yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool. I like learning that about you.
How hard I worked?
Yeah, just like hearing about you being a single mom and just like that you weren't tired, but you were working hard, you were sleeping well. Like that's really impressive. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm impressive.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, I have another question for you.
All right.
How does small business ownership allow women to work with their creativity instead of against it? Do you want me to answer first?
Sure.
So I said, that's exactly it by design.
Mm-hmm.
So I built my business around my strengths. And the hard part was figuring out what my strengths were because traditional school didn't really help me a ton with that. I had a lot of art classes growing up, but they weren't like, oh yeah, here's your career track with all these art classes that you're excelling in.
Right.
It wasn't like engineering or math or science or anything else. There wasn't like a track.
Right. Right.
For the track was Merrywell.
Wow.
I was like, I will not.
No, thank you.
It did finally now, but yeah. So that
right, but for love, not for like some kind of
I don't
social
even know.
requirement, right?
I don't know what I did. I think I was acting out because I didn't like that advice.
What I'm saying is now you're married for love.
Oh yeah. He's beyond. I married up this time.
Yay. So sweet. I love that.
He's the best. All right. So what do you think? Small business
read it
ownership.
To me again.
Okay. So how does small business ownership allow women to work with their creativity instead of against it?
I don't know. I really don't know. Like against it, I don't know. It doesn't even make sense to me.
Yeah.
So how does it allow me to work with my creativity?
Yeah. Let's just say that.
I mean, I have freedom, right? I have freedom. And because it's small, because it's me and me and me, because that's who's in it. Oh, and Morgan, who is my boss, assistant boss. Yeah, I just have freedom, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I have anything more enlightening to say about that.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
You don't have to. So I have an etiquette quote.
Please.
And this is a very long etiquette quote in my blog post coming out on Sunday. So it's giving and receiving gifts. So there are tips about keep a running list throughout the year of, if somebody says something to you or something like that. So tips are keep a running list throughout the year, trust your judgment, stick to your budget, buy it when you see it, and keep a few things stashed away.
I do all of those things except maybe keep it in budget. That's cool.
Yeah, and they go into detail too. And that's from Emily Post.
I want to read that.
Emily Post Book of Etiquette.
Yeah. That's cool.
Okay, I have one more thing, and I think that we're going to do this when we can remember.
Yes.
Is what's new with you?
Oh, well, thanks for asking, Elizabeth. So what's new with me is that my private practice has mostly moved to Bristol with Elaine White at Elaine White's Gorgeous Spa. Elaine White's Beauty Without the BS. And that's where I do my privacy and my private clients. I do still see one day a week at Eat to Live in Newport. So I still have both places. And then on June 30th from 6 to 7:15, Rachel and I are going to host a Strawberry Moon gathering of ceremony and sound. So I will do like a meditation, and we'll do a talking circle, and we'll share on the beach, by the way. And then Rachel is going to play her alchemical bowls, which are like, oh my God, if you haven't heard them, it's like a whole level or 20 up from just the plain crystal bowls. So we're really excited. And I think it's on Third Beach. Let me look.
What day of the week is that?
It's a Tuesday, June 30th, 6 to 7:15 on Third Beach with Donita and Rachel. And I'm excited. And actually, you can sign up for it. Let me just open this up. So Rachel's website is goldenhourspace.com, and you can book it there.
Nice.
Isn't that cool? I need to get myself a booking
app.
She's so good. She's got it all out there and done. So good.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
I love that.
Thank you.
Okay, so what's new with me?
Yeah, what's new with you? What's new with you, honey pie?
So I have a Patreon. Paint a postcard with me on Patreon. It's $5 a month, and it's following the Japanese micro seasons. So you can send a postcard to someone you love, someone you maybe are in conflict with, that would help bridge the gap of the conflict. I don't know. I'm doing them twice a week, and I think that I want to build some sort of community from there too. Maybe next year, thinking about like a group of women, 50, 100 women, where we deep dive into a subject.
I love that.
For a little bit more money, but maybe only like $100 a month, but meet like a few times a week. And I just feel like we're craving community.
Yes.
And I would just hold the space of workshops and questions and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But right now it's the Patreon membership, Felt Dyslexic on Patreon, following the Japanese micro seasons, paint a postcard, and it's like 10 to 20 minutes. It's not even like what.
I have to say something.
Okay.
This is really good for your postcard thing.
Oh.
So I received a postcard from Elizabeth of the frogs. What was it?
Frogs Start Singing, I think it was.
Frogs Start Singing. And it was such a touching and beautiful thing to receive. A hand-painted postcard in the actual USPS mailbox. And we've been talking about it for a while. You're doing this project, but then to actually receive it, I felt so special, and it was so healing and cool. And I was thinking, wow, this is what she's doing. Like, this is one of the things that you're doing that's putting all of this beauty and love and connection out in the world. Yeah. So tangible. I'm glad you let me talk.
Tangible, right?
Yes, I could touch it. And it was like nice paper, and I could tell it was hand painted, and it was beautiful. I loved it.
Yeah. And thought of, like, I was thinking about you, and it was like efforting and fun and snail mail. And I don't know.
It was so
like slow touching. It down.
So touching.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I want to create like a massive movement where people are painting postcards and sending them. I just think that is so fun.
I think it would definitely spread a lot more love, peace, and kindness in the world, which I'm all down with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that. And then every Friday, most Fridays, 40 Fridays of the year, we send out our podcast. And then Saturdays, I have a meditation, like a short 10-minute meditation that's on my website, feltdyslexic.com. And then Sundays is my blog post, where I like spill my I don't know, my thoughts and feelings, and and they're short, they're like less than 5 minutes.
You're killing it.
And I paint the blog post cover every year and every week. And so what I'm going to do with those is create, and I have some on my website, but I'm going to create more sets of 5 cards, blank cards that people can buy. And so, like, I don't know, I want to get into the snail mail more and like slow it down and walk away from the digital a little and have a little more like handwritten. I don't know.
It feels special. It feels very special.
Yeah.
And it slowed down even more because the mail takes so much longer than it used to.
I think that's
really
good.
slow. Yeah.
Being old fashioned. I like it.
It's cool. Go by Pony Express. You will receive a card from Elizabeth. I have a trail mailbox out there if you ever want to use it.
Really? What does that mean?
It's from like the Wild Wild West
Really?
when they used to bring the mail to certain posts on the trail.
My
Like
God.
I have an original antique out on my porch. You
Oh.
probably walked by it a zillion times.
Oh my God.
Well,
see,
maybe 5 or 6 times.
Obsessed. I love that.
Cool. You can still see the stars in a circle.
Wow.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, maybe I need to paint that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that's it.
Okay, that's a wrap.
That was a good one. We got a lot to say today.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you.
See ya.
See you next time.